Good evening, good evening. How how is everybody on this evening? What a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. Listen, this is the day the good Lord has made. Jump on in here and be glad about it with me. It's Black History Month, my favorite time of the year. Come on, somebody. It's really Black History Month all year long. Come on. I know I'm talking good. But listen, we're going to celebrate Black history tonight. Absolutely. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Tonight's topic, unknown Black history facts. I love it. 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 Somebody jump on here with me and say, hey, what's up, Rhonda? What's going on? How you doing? Rhonda James Jones. That's my sister. How you doing, sister? Yes, ma'am. What a joy to see you. What a joy to see you. Black history, the power of Black history. And tonight I'm going to expose some things I think you just might not have known. What's going on, Obata Kufanyatana? That great Jali. We have a whole group of amazing Jali in the nation of Ndugu and Nzinga. Obata, Ajani, Bekatimbe, Sagidi. Magnificent young man. Awesome House of Jali. Cousin Howard, what's going on, baby? How you doing? You look, yes, sir. I see your picture. Man, you looking good in the picture. Laveda Hicks Howard, what's going on? How you doing? What's going on, Mama Fujo? What's happening? Barbara, shalom to you. Kenneth Hammond, what's up, baby? How you doing, man? What's going on? Cynthia Mitchell, glad you are here. Thank you for being here with me. Y'all are awesome. Listen, Black history is American history. Am I talking? All right. Chief, don't wind me up. Do not wind me up. Ooh. Yes. The power of Black history, unknown Black history facts. And listen, I'm going to tell y'all this. This session is for every human being in America, because what Black people have done for America has fed and maintained this entire nation, and really the whole world. But I'm going to just deal with the nation for right now tonight. Oh my God. Everybody ought to know. Everybody ought to know. It's a miracle what Black people have done in this place called America. Listen, I'm talking good. Come on, jump in here with me, y'all. I know it's Super Bowl Sunday. I don't intend to hold you as long as I normally do, but I got a lesson and a half for you. What's going on, Asanam? Yes, ma'am. Dr. Asanam, what's happening? Asanam, you are one of the most consistent human beings I know. I love you for your consistency. I love and I worship you for your consistency. Oh, my God. Woo! That woman is consistent, and consistency is holiness. Ooh, did I say that? Mother Mitty, how you doing? Mother Mitty is like a mother hen. Her wings cover everybody. Her wings just literally reach out and just cover the entire community. That's a bad Black woman. Mother Mitty's awesome. Black history, the power of Black history, the power of what we have done in this country. What we endured and kept on making, kept on creating. Am I talking good to somebody? What we have done in this place, just adjusting my mirror here. What we have done in this place, and what we have shaped, what we have formed, the lives we have touched, what we have created out of nothing. Somebody talk to me. What we've created out of nothing is absolutely a phenomenon. It's a phenomenon. Janice Habersham, and am I talking good? Ooh, my God, have mercy. Listen, y'all, again, I know it's Super Bowl Sunday. I get it. Listen, however many folks, right? However many folks come on here, I'm not even going to trip about it. I think somebody might have tried to hack our session here, and they've said some ugly things, but listen, we know who we are. Isn't that right? We know who we are. We know who we are. Listen, baby, we've been doing far worse than this. Somebody put some ugly comments into the comment section. Listen, we know who we are. No problem at all. No problem at all. We know who we are. Listen, come on in, y'all. Barbara, appreciate you being here. Yes, the power of Black history. The power of Black history. Why Black history is so very, 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 very important. Why it's so extremely, extremely, extremely important. Listen, Lepsia, listen. You can do whatever it is, Lepsia, you know to do. Listen, yes, you can do whatever it is you know to do. Listen, this is deep. Somebody's gonna get this. On the night when we're talking about Black history, some absolutely ignorant white power sources will try to sabotage. Don't y'all get it? Don't y'all get it? Don't y'all get it? That's not gonna make me quit. No way in hell. No way. Babe, I'm gonna teach this Black history lesson. Absolutely. And if they stay on these white supremacist idiots, they will learn this Black history too. Absolutely. Absolutely. No problem at all. I'm going right on with this Black history. Listen, y'all. The beauty of Black history in America is that we did things that were in some ways almost inconceivable. Right? Y'all see what I'm saying? We did something literally, things that were literally inconceivable to the average person. And I'm going to give you a sense of this. But the first thing I want to do on a night like tonight is I want to start with the Black National Anthem. I want to start with the Black National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing. And all you white supremacist folks, I hope you're listening good. I'm going to go slowly because I'm going to walk you through this, right? I want to walk you through this, right? Anybody who knows it, sing it with me. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. What is that verse saying? Lift every voice and sing. When you know you're on the side of righteousness, you lift up your voice and don't you be ashamed of it. Lift every voice and sing so loudly that the very ocean's tide echoes your voice. Hey! Did somebody hear what I'm saying to you? Sing it so strong that those who despise you have no choice but to respect you. They may not like you, but they have no choice but to respect you. The song says, I don't care who you are. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Read your history. Know your history. Know where you've come from. Know who paid for you. Know the price they paid for you. Know the excellence of what they paid in order for you to exist. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Huh? Know your history enough to understand the strength of the shoulders you stand upon. Listen, don't you spend your time fighting no white supremacists. White supremacists only have energy, and they only have power because there are too many Black people who are insecure about our Blackness. I'm teaching right in this moment. Listen, I'm secure enough about my Blackness. The white supremacists can help themselves. No problem. You can't erase my Blackness. You can't erase my power. You can't erase my ancestors. Listen. Woo! Sing a song full of the hope that the present, this moment. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Where we're standing now. Do you know we are the hope of the present? We are the hope of the present. Those of us who exist now, those of us who teach every day, those of us who sacrifice on behalf of Black kids. Dr. Liddell, I love you and I thank you for being one who taught me what it meant to sacrifice on behalf of Black youth, to stay at a Black college when I could have gone somewhere else. I thank you for that example because teaching Black kids has been the joy of my existence. Watching Black children bloom and watching Black children evolve into what God sent them to be. There is no money that'll pay for that. You taught me that and I see it now. It's been the greatest thing I've ever done in my life. I was following your example, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Don't get me started tonight. Don't get me started tonight. Don't get me started tonight. So you got this, what? Facing the rising sun, of our new day begun. Black people march on. March on, Black people. March on, white people. March on, Asians. March on, Latinx. March on, Native Americans. And please, can we march together as we march on until victory is won? And how do you know when victory will be won? When the Native American and the African American, come on, somebody, and the Mexican American, yay! God from Zion, help me. And the white American, when all of those folks can see each other as God, victory will be won. Listen. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Huh? Can't hear nobody. Verse 2. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod. It's been a rough road in America for Black folks. This has been a difficult journey. But it has been a triumphant one too. The same folks who, listen, the same people who picked cotton made blues. The same people you raped birthed gospel music. I'm talking to somebody here on this evening. Baby, we are the children of Africa. We are the descendants of a very great people. We are the ones who refused to die. It was our people who built the pyramids, our people who first studied the stars, our people who survived the greatest Holocaust ever known to the human race. The shoulders upon which we stand are very strong ones. The same God who helped our elders on the plantation, who stood by them in those vast fields of cotton, shall sustain us the rest of the way. We shall lead, we shall fight, and we shall pray until all Black people and until all human beings love themselves. And we shall not rest. We shall rest only after our Blackness is celebrated to the highest, with God as our guide and with God on our side. We shall reign as kings and queens and subjects again. We're not trying to recreate hierarchies, whether European or African. Yeah, somebody's going to get what I just said right there. Ooh. Felt in the days when hope unborn had died. What is hope unborn? What is hope unborn? Hope unborn is when you look into the eyes of a child who's in trouble, but you can still see them as the next president of the United States. Hope unborn is when you can look at a 16-year-old who's being hauled off to jail for something perhaps he did or didn't do criminally, but you still know that he's as brilliant as Baldwin. Hope unborn is Hope unborn is the 15-year-old girl pregnant, but you know she'll make a hell of a surgeon one day. Ooh! Listen, hope unborn is the ability to look past a person's situation and to still see their promise. Listen, I done got wound up now. I done got wound up now. Listen, if somebody's gonna stop it, listen, if they were gonna stop me, baby, they should have tried much earlier. I done got wound up now. What? Ooh. Yet with a steady beat. Yet with a steady beat. Come on, Denise. Denise Davis May. That's my sister, that brilliant professor. Come on. Yet with a steady beat. Have not our weary feet come to the place for which our parents sighed? Haven't we been here before? Haven't we seen trouble before? But you know what we discovered when we saw trouble before? We discovered that trouble don't last always. Ooh. We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered. Out from the gloomy past till now we stand at last where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. Oh, God, help me on this evening. Somebody help me on. Listen, y'all press share real quick and get the word out. Press share real quick. I'll get you back to your game. Just give me a minute. I'll get you back to your game. God of our weary years. Hey, God of our silent tears. Thou who has brought us thus far on the way. Thou, this God, who has by thy might led us into the light, keep us, God, forever in the path we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places of God where we met thee. Lest our hearts drunk with the wine of this world we forget thee. Lest we get enamored with the materiality of the West. Lest we long for houses and land and cars and clothes more than we long for character and righteousness. Lest we send our kids to schools because we think they're going to get jobs instead of sending them to black schools where they're going to get knowledge of self. I ain't doing nothing but talking. I ain't doing nothing but talking. Shadowed beneath thy hand, God's hand, we will forever stand. And we'll stand true to our God, and we'll stand true to Mother Africa. Hotep, Ashe, Ashe. I'm going to share with you. Listen, I'm going to share with you a couple of Black history facts. We're going to do one proverb tonight. One proverb. It's going to kill you. One proverb this evening. One proverb. Oh, my God. Lord, have mercy, have mercy. One proverb. Oh, my God. Let me type it in here. Oh, this thing is so good. Here's our proverb. God Almighty. The lion caught the monkey because he recognized the monkey's footprints. Somebody's going to get it in 1 minute. I'm going to say it again. The lion caught the monkey because he recognized the monkey's footprints. The lion caught the monkey because he recognized the monkey's footprint. Come on, somebody. All I'm doing tonight is trying to make sure you recognize your enemy's footprints. I'm trying to make sure you don't call those footprints your footprints. I can't hear nobody. I'm trying to make sure you get real clear whose footprints you're walking in. Oh, am I talking to somebody? Am I teaching somebody on this evening? Listen. Oh, my God, help me, oh, Lord. Listen. What I want to share with you this evening, y'all, is just a few unknown Black history facts I think you'll find magnificent. Here's what I want you to do. I'm going to share a Black history fact. And if you're saying, oh, my God, I didn't know that, I want you to put that in the chat. I want you to literally write in the chat, oh, my God, I didn't know that. Or just simply write, I didn't know that. Or say, wow, good to know. Just let us know, right? I want to do a little teaching. Yes, ma'am, S&M, right? Unknown Black history facts. When was the first celebration of Black History Month? What year was the first celebration of Black History Month? Anybody know? What year was the first celebration of Black History Month? Oh, anybody know? Then I'm going to tell you, 1970. That's right, it's that recent. 1970 was the first public celebration, the national celebration of Black History Month. Who says, I didn't know that? If you didn't know that, put it in the chat and say, I didn't know that. Glad to know that. Absolutely. Here's another Black history fact. There's a woman named Rebecca Crumpler. She was a nurse. Ooh, this is going to bless somebody. She was admitted into the New England Female Medical College in 1860. Did you hear me? In 1860, she was, as a Black woman, she was so brilliant, she was admitted into the New England Female Medical College, and she became the first Black woman doctor in the United States of America. Rebecca Crumpler. Who says, I've never heard of her? Oh my God. Who says, I've never heard of Rebecca Crumpler? Good. This is good. Y'all are learning stuff. Yes. Hey, Sheralden, what's up? That's my dude right there. That's my dude. Yes. This is good. This is learning tonight. This is learning tonight. Rebecca Crumpler, remember her name. Remember her name. Remember her name. Here's the next Black History fact. There's an album called Rapper's Delight. Now, y'all have heard of that by the Sugar Hill Gang. You've heard of that. It was the first commercially successful rap record. The first commercially successful rap record. Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight. The part you might not know is that a Black woman conceived and produced it. Ooh, yes. Her name was Sylvia Robinson. She conceived and produced Rapper's Delight. She conceived and produced the Sugar Hill Gang's album. That's right, a Black woman. Yes, 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 yes. Ain't that good? Who says, I didn't know? I didn't know. Wow, Baba, I didn't know. It's going to get heavier. 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 This one is bless you. In 1721, a smallpox epidemic hit Boston, Massachusetts. 1721. There was a Black man named Onesimus. Onesimus. He was bought and owned by a white man named Cotton Mather. Many of us heard of Cotton Mather, right, in terms of our history classes. He purchased Onesimus in 1706. Let me tell you what's so deep about this. A smallpox epidemic broke out in Boston in 1721. Onesimus went to his slave owner, Cotton Mather, and told him about a natural cure that he thought would work, that they had used back home in Africa when a breakout of a similar kind of breakout had occurred. Cotton Mather believed him. This is so deep, it's about to take me out. Cotton Mather believed him, took Onesimus's remedy, and they inoculated 240 people in the city of Boston and saved them. In other words, a Black man brought vaccines to the United States of America. I can't hear nobody. I can't hear nobody. Who says, now I know I didn't know that. Ooh, baby, I am teaching on this evening. Who says I've never heard of Onesimus? He was a healer in his own village, and they didn't know it. Of course, white folks didn't know anything about that. They didn't know anything about that. He came and he gave them the remedy for a smallpox vaccination. Ooh, come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Ain't that good? Ain't that good? Next fact. Most of you have heard the name Phyllis Wheatley. Of course you have. Phyllis Wheatley was the first Black person, and certainly the first Black woman, to be a published poet in America. She was stolen from Africa around age 7 or 8. And she was so brilliant, according to legend, well, according to facts, they say that she had an extraordinary aptitude for language. Now, side note, of course she did. She came from bilingual people. See, the way folks have messed up is to believe that Africans had no facility of language because they did not speak English well. Africans spoke 4 and 5 and 6 languages sometimes because they traded with each other. Duh. She brought a facility of language with her. And she had mastered English. Here, she mastered English in 1 year. That's right. She published her first poems in America at age 12. 12. Wow. 12. Is that good? 12. She was 12 years old. Baby, that's brilliant. Don't tell me nothing about Black people. Did you hear me? Don't you tell me nothing about Black people. Don't tell me nothing about Black people. Next Black history fact. Did you know that King's famous speech during the March on Washington, the famous I Have a Dream speech, do you know the line I have a dream had already been edited out? That's right. When King first drafted that speech, he had some I Have a Dream part, he edited all of that out. When he got to the March on Washington that day, he reinserted it through improvisation. It is not part of the written speech. If you read the written speech, you won't even see that line in it. Isn't that something? He pulled half of that from his head on the spot that day. Mm, 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 mm. Wow. Y'all put in the chat. Didn't know that. Or I knew that one. Put something in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Oh, this is a good one too. This is a good one too. Just a few more. Hattie McDaniel, y'all have heard of her, won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress in 1939 for her role as Mamie in what movie? Y'all know the movie. Yeah, of course you do. Gone with the Wind. Of course, of course. Hattie McDaniel won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress in 1939 for her role as Mamie in Gone with the Wind. But because of racism and because of Jim Crow laws, she could not attend the Oscars. Where she won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress, she was not allowed to attend. Do you know how ridiculous that is? She could not even attend to get her own award. Ooh. Who said, I didn't know that? They would not let her attend. Wow. 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 This next one is a good one. It's a good one. I hope I'm not boring y'all. I hope I'm not boring y'all. This just excites my soul. Are y'all doing okay? We doing good? We doing good? Somebody tell me in the chat. We doing good. Keep going if y'all want me to keep going. Tell me, hey, we're doing good. I'm learning. Let me know if y'all are learning, right? Let me know if y'all learning. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Good, 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 good. All right, next one. Josephine Baker was the most popular entertainment icon in the 1930s. Everybody's heard of Josephine Baker. Of course you have. She left America in 1937 because of overt racism. She married a Frenchman, Jean Leon, and she moved to Paris, and she renounced her American citizenship. That's the first thing I found. She renounced it. She didn't just go to France. She renounced her American citizenship. In 1940, she became a spy for the French army. Now here's what I find interesting. During her travels across Europe to perform, of course, you all know that she was a performer, she hid messages of war in her costumes and in her sheet music. What? That's right. That's right. She tucked it sometimes in her bra, sometimes in her panties. Messages. That's right. That's right. Josephine Baker was a brilliant spy. She eavesdropped during balls and during evening events and reported back to the French government. What? Is that something? Wow. 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 Who says, I did not know that? I did not know that. Tell us in the chat you didn't know that. Very good. We rolling, we rolling, we rolling, we rolling. Next Black History fact. There's a gentleman named Matthew Henson, I think you've heard of him, who was part of the first successful expedition to the North Pole. Matthew Henson, part of the first successful expedition to the North Pole. All of you probably heard of Matthew Henson. People say Matthew Henson might have even gotten there first and quote unquote discovered the North Pole. We've all heard of Matthew Henson. What you might not know is that that is Taraji P. Henson's granddaddy. Who says, I didn't know that? Who says, I didn't know that? Anybody didn't know that? That is Taraji P. Henson's grandfather. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. All right, next Black History fact. There's a gentleman named Benjamin Banneker. Benjamin Banneker, born free in 1731. Benjamin Banneker, born free in 1731. He was so brilliant. Benjamin Banneker could calculate the positions of celestial objects at regular intervals, such that he began publishing almanacs in 1792. People kept asking, how in the world does Benjamin Banneker know all of this celestial information? Benjamin Banneker wrote a letter to Thomas Jefferson challenging Thomas Jefferson's notion of Black people's intellectual capacity. Baby, this thing is good to my soul right here. In 1791, Banneker joined a survey team that was tasked with establishing the boundaries for the nation's capital. Benjamin Banneker was tasked with laying out, come on, literally doing the survey for the nation's capital. The problem is he never went to school. How in the hell did Benjamin Banneker know all of this about astronomy, How did he know? What we now know is Benjamin Banneker's parents were descendants of the Dogon. Hey! Benjamin Banneker's parents. That's right. That's right. Benjamin Banneker comes from a long line of astronomers in a village in Africa. Who says, I didn't know that? Wow. 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 So amazing. So amazing. So amazing. Next Black History fact. Unbought and unbossed. We all know this campaign slogan. Unbought and unbossed. Right? Shirley Chisholm. Right. Shirley Chisholm. She was the first Black woman elected to Congress in 1968. First Black woman elected to Congress in 1968. She ran for the presidency. Y'all know all of that. What you might not know is after stepping down from Congress, she taught somewhere. Anybody know where she taught? After stepping down from Congress, where did Shirley Chisholm teach for a little while? Anybody know? Ha! Spelman! Spelman! That's right. She taught at Spelman College right here in Atlanta. Wow. Who says, I didn't know that? Anybody didn't know that? Anybody not know that? Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, yes. All right, next one. I'm gonna give you a couple more. How many of you have ever heard of Mamie Agnew collection, the Mamie Agnew collection of African American history and culture? It's a collection that contains millions of books and films and artifacts, etc., about Black people and Black life in America. Here's what's magnificent. It was started as the Western States Black Research Center. Mamie Clayton curated her own collection out of her garage. That's right. She had all of this in her garage, in her house in Los Angeles. Is that crazy? All in her house, all on the floor. She had millions of documents in her garage, and she let people come through and see them and use them and be in awe until people campaigned and the state rescued her collection and housed it. Isn't that brilliant? This Black woman had this collection and she had it in her garage in Los Angeles. Absolutely. Absolutely. The Mamie Agnew collection. This next one, I didn't even know. There was a battalion in the Army called the 688 Battalion, a battalion of all Black, all female units. Oh my God. They were a military unit who delivered mail to World War II troops across England. That's right. All Black, all women. That's right. They were called the 688. Black women in 1944. They were granted the opportunity to travel overseas to serve there. They spent time in Oglethorpe, Georgia, training, jumping over trenches, identifying enemy crafts, marching. Many of them died delivering mail. That's right. They were mail women. And they were doing it across enemy lines. They were called the 688 Battalion. Is that something? Anybody didn't know that? Anybody say, hey, I didn't know that. Hey, sister, what's going on, Lisa Black? Hey. Lisa Black Noel's my sister. Wow, isn't that something? Isn't that something? All right, I'm gonna give you just like two more. This young man was the only Black on the track team at Central High School in Philadelphia. In 1908, hear this year, in 1908, John Baxter Taylor competed in both the 400-meter relay final and the 1,600-meter relay final, the 1908 Olympics. Did you hear me? In the 1908 Olympics, a Black man named John Baxter Taylor competed. In the 1600, he ran the third leg and brought home the gold. The reason you don't know him is because a few months later, he died of typhoid fever. Wow. John Baxter Taylor won the gold in the 1600 relay in 1908. He was the only Black. Wow. Wow. Is that something? Is that something? Isn't that something? Isn't that something? John Mercer Langston, born free in 1829. John Mercer Langston, born free in 1829. He dreamed of being a lawyer. 1829. He was denied admission to every law school he applied to. So he started studying on his own. This black man's name was John Mercer Langston. In the 1850s, some white abolitionists volunteered to tutor him. He still was not admitted to any law school, but he was so brilliant that he took and passed the bar on his own in 1854. Oh my God. What? The first black man elected to the U.S. House of Representatives in Virginia. And guess what? He's Langston Hughes's uncle. That's right. That's the uncle of the famous poet, Langston Hughes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Who says, I didn't know? Who says, I didn't know? I just didn't know. Wow, Baba, I didn't know. This is good. This is good. This is good. I'm going to give you one last fact. In 1936, a black man by the name of Matthew Robinson raced Jesse Owens. Y'all know the name Jesse Owens. You know the name. This takes me out. You know the name Jesse Owens. Of course, you know he was in the 1936 Olympics. Fine. He ran against another black man named Matthew Robinson. They ran the 200-meter dash. Robinson won the silver 0.4 seconds behind Owens. Matthew Robinson won the silver 0.4 seconds behind Owens. What you don't know is that Matthew Robinson was Jackie Robinson's brother. Ha ha! Wow. 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 Who says, I didn't know that? Who says, I didn't know that? My God. My gosh. Wow. Wow. Black people are mighty people. We are bad people. Baby, we are bad people. Did you hear me? Kevin Anderson, we are a bad and a mighty people. Across the years, I don't care what was happening. I don't care what laws were enacted against us. I don't care who did what to whom. I don't care how difficult it was. Black excellence is unstoppable. Black excellence is incredible. Huh? Black excellence is imperceptible. I can't hear nobody. Black excellence will never, ever, 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 ever die. Get back to the game. I'll see y'all next week. Love y'all.